Okay, hi everybody. We're doing a microscope lab today. I'll show you the microscope at the end. I have everything all set up right now, and it takes a while to get it going. So you need paper and pencil. You're going to be basically drawing what you see in my microscope. It's the way I got it was I flipped the lens for a webcam, and that turned it into a microscope. Now let me. In this case, let me move this over here.
I'm just making some phone calls, Mr. Hubbard. I'm sorry.
In this case, I'm not going to be sharing my screen. What I'm going to be doing is, please pin me to the top. Let me just change the camera here. Okay. So what you need to do is move your mouse over the image of me, and you should see mute, and then like I don't know if you see mute, but you should see like 3 dots. Click on that and then click on pin, and that will pull what we're seeing. Let me just double check everything is all set up here. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay, now move the chat over so I can see this. Okay, now we're not going to do the cheek cell first. We're going to do aquarium water first. I have an aquarium here, and I'm going to make
It's light, Mr. Hubbard. I don't know if this is because of my computer, but it's not really bright.
You're going. Well, let me show you what it looks like with something there.
Oh, good. Okay, I can see now. Okay.
Yeah,
now
I had no slide on the stage. Now, this one you have to search for a bit. Usually, it's hard to find things. It's not pond water here, it's aquarium water.
Everyone who's on, please make sure you have paper and pencil. You're going to be doing drawings today. So get your paper and your pencil together. And I noticed I'm not seeing people on the camera. I don't know why. It's being recorded, so we'll let you guys know. We can't see you guys.
Okay, so let's see if we can find anything here.
Okay.
Usually I don't find all that much in here. It's just debris. Sometimes I'm able to see like one thing sort of moving around. This is low power on a microscope, and unfortunately I can't change the power. Like I have like LEDs down on there. And
what is this, the pond water?
No, it's aquarium water. I wish it was pond water. Granted, this time of the year, you wouldn't be finding much in the pond. Everything's down for the winter. Okay, it looks like aquarium water is a no-go. Oh, wait, there's something.
Oh, wow, I see something.
You see something there moving around? So that's a single-celled organism. So that's what I want you to draw. Oh, just went off. I'll give you a moment to draw. What?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to find that again. But so hopefully you remembered what it was. If not, you can always go back to the recording this afternoon and get it.
You just passed it, Mr. Hubbard.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it now because I took the whole thing off. Well, you can always go back to the recording if you missed it. I'm going to get some Elodia. And it's not going to look like much. It's nothing like what we see in a regular microscope at school.
Thank you guys for coming. Get your pencils and your paper together, please, in the meanwhile.
Okay, Elodia is an aquatic plant, and its leaves are just 1 cell thick. Oh, wow, this
Oh,
turned out
wow,
pretty
this
well.
is beautiful.
So if we had a higher power, you'll be able to see that the green, which seems to go through the whole cell,
Mhm.
it's actually just in the chloroplast. You would see the circular chloroplasts in there. So just when I saw this, this is much better than what I was seeing before. It was all just lines with blurry green.
Wait, what magnification is this, Mr. Halbrand?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, this is the one that the microscope that you made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just draw like a little sketch of that.
Okay, so everyone should be drawing this right now on your paper.
I'm confused. What are we drawing?
The
You're
what you
drawing what
see,
you
the
see
green
there.
picture.
Just draw a few cells.
Just that?
Just that, yeah. Just draw a few cells that are all next to each other.
I don't know how to draw that.
I would.
It looks like a brick wall, guys, almost. It looks like a wall. So draw
So
something
just
that looks
That's
like
a really
that.
good description.
I'm sorry?
That's a really good description.
Yeah, it looks like a brick wall. So just draw something that looks like that, okay? It's not gonna be perfect. Remember, we're not at school, okay? Mr. Halbrand made this microscope at home in order to show you this.
We'll have to do in the future is take one of the, when we're back at school, I can take one of the broken microscopes and take one of the objectives.
Right, to put on this.
And use that instead. And therefore I can hook it up to my computer and then onto the projector so we can see things on the screen.
Right.
If I show this to you, the microscope, which I will at the end, you would never think that this is a microscope.
I'm sure you did a great job, Mr. Halbrand.
Thanks.
Is everyone finished or no? Are we still working?
I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, so, okay, I'm glad someone said that. Thank you so much, whoever that is. So what we're doing right now, we're drawing a picture. We're doing lab, right? You were told to bring paper and pencil today to class. So when we show you the images online.
What do I label it as?
I'm sorry?
What do I label it as?
Elodia. It's number 3.
Hold on, we'll type in this chat 1 second so everybody can know what to do. So before, Mr. Halbrand showed you something from an water from an aquarium, right? So what he did was there was something moving. He wanted you to draw that, but it was very quick. So when you go back and play the message, you can always look at it, stop it, and on your own time, and then draw it. Right now, you're drawing the Algae plant. It's an aquatic plant. So what we're seeing right now, what I can see, is like it looks like almost like a brick wall. So we just wanted to draw what you're seeing right now. The green thing that you're seeing on the screen is what you're gonna draw, okay? You don't have to color it green, just draw the lines as it appears on the screen. That's it, okay? Everyone understand? Any questions, any concerns? So everyone, hello, Tanaya, we just admitted you. We're drawing today. Right now, we're drawing this Algae plant, okay? Don't worry about what the lines are called yet. Just draw what you see. These are like, if you saw in a different microscope, you would see, like you'll see it very definitive. It would look like little boxes, like more like a brick wall, but little cells of it, little parts of it, right? And then you'll be able to see more. But because we're not in school, you can't see everything.
This actually is so much better than what I've seen before with this. It would just look like blurry lines, but it's so crispy and in focus. Like
yes, that's what I'm asking. Yeah,
like
great, actually.
Oh, I can't annotate because it's not. I'm gonna when you're moving on in a moment. I typed in the spelling for it in the chat. And well, if you need to, you can go back to the recording.
You're welcome, Gabriel.
While we were doing this, I made a slide of the inside of my cheek cells. What I did is I took a
Mr. Halpern, can you just show, can you demonstrate it or no?
yeah, I can demonstrate it.
Okay, so the kids could see it, because we want them, to, you know, it's very hard when you can't see it.
Okay.
Okay,
What I
guys.
did is I took a toothpick and I rubbed it against the inside of my cheek,
Cheek.
like that. And then there's some cheek cells on here, and I put it on here, and then I put a couple
Oh,
drops
wait, we
of
can't see what you put it on the slide, guys.
on the slide. This is the slide. And I put a couple, instead of putting water on here, I put a couple drops of iodine to
Stain it.
stain it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to change back to the microscope. And let's find some cheek cells.
It's actually cool that the microscope is pretty, the lens is pretty good,
Yeah,
considering.
I'm seeing cheek cells. Oh, there's one. See, here are a couple. And you can see the nucleus in the center. Here too. The stain from the iodine brought out the nucleus. So just draw that. So basically you draw it and you draw this, and also don't forget the nucleus in the middle.
Everyone understands what to do?
Wait, what are we drawing?
You're drawing what's on the screen now, honey.
So we're just drawing the 3
Cheek
black.
cell.
You're gonna, right, you're just gonna draw a circle and you're gonna look, whatever you see on the screen is what you're gonna draw, okay? Did you pin it so you can see it? Because remember, Mr. Halpern gave instruction. I know other people weren't here yet to put. to
How do we
pin
draw
what he's
it?
doing.
How do we draw that?
With a pencil on paper.
I don't know how to draw it though.
Do the best you can.
Guys, just do the best you can. We are in a pandemic, and Mr.
Or,
Halpern went and
or
made a
actually,
Just draw a circle.
yeah.
nice
Or actually, if you
circle
want,
and some dots in it, and then you're gonna put
All
the
right.
nucleus in one of the dots, okay?
Okay.
And by the way, that's a valid response. I'd probably be doing the same thing if I were a kid as well. But I just
Yeah.
want to make sure everyone is drawing this. We wish we were at school so you could actually have your own microscope and look at it. But right now we're in a situation where we can't do that.
How do you pin the screen?
okay, you move your mouse over my webcam picture, and you should see like 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, and then click Add Pin or Pin.
Okay, so what do we label this one as?
Cheek cell.
So,
All right.
thank you so
Putting
much.
what it is. I'm putting the labels in the chat.
I don't hear a couple of kids asking questions. Malika, are you okay? Malika, are you okay?
Yes.
Great.
Yes,
Jordan, Tamia, Anthony. I think Anthony's been asking question. Great job, Anthony.
So are we supposed to make like a PowerPoint slideshow presentation?
No, I just want you to put it on paper and then beforehand and then take pictures of it and attach that to the lab.
Oh, so you insert it on the document.
Correct.
The document
After-
or the assignment.
What did you say?
Either the document or the assignment itself.
Okay, no problem.
So right now, what you're gonna make sure you write in the right, labeling it correctly. So we did the Elodia before, the one that looked green with the, like, looking like bricks. And now we're doing the cheek cell. Okay?
And in a moment, we're going to move on to the amoeba. Now, all the other ones we have here are prepared slides. They're not ones that I have to make. And they've all been stained.
Amoeba, correct. Oh, Mr. Halpern typed that, okay. I was wondering, that's a great way you did it. Someone can spell the amoeba. That's great.
Amoeba. That's not an amoeba. That's doesn't look so good. Here's an amoeba right here. You can see the nucleus in it. We have two amoebas there actually. They
Yeah.
can change their shape a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of this one again?
It's in the
Amoeba.
chat. Amoeba.
So do we just draw that like a big circle that we did the last one?
It's not a circle. It's
A square.
yeah, it's sort of like a square. Its shape changes. That both of the things which are sort of pink with a where is the nucleus in it, both of those are amoebas. They're just all in different shapes. I can find another one too. You can see.
Okay.
Find another one. They did not put a lot of amoebas in this one.
Yeah, we have to draw that, Michaela, yes. But
Yeah.
wait 1 second, Mr. Halburn is gonna focus it again. He's just looking for one. There goes one right there. It's not stained though.
It's the same one, but in any case, here we go.
Okay.
So is those like dots inside of the square, or like those like dots?
Yeah, actually, it does look like dots because I remember teaching a lab way back when the Earth was still cooling, when I was in graduate school, and we were using live amoeba, and the cytoplasm looked like a whole bunch of little dots, and what it would do is it would move. It would sort of like it's basically an amoeba is like a blob. And there's a movie called The Blob where you got like this huge amoeba that eats everybody. It sort of moves part of it on the inside and pushes out on the cell membrane, and then cell membrane moves out. And that's sort of how it moves. If you look on YouTube and look up amoeba, you can probably see it moving. It's really neat.
Right.
I know I'm not describing it well. I'm sorry.
Maybe if we have time after, maybe we could show the video on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes, I can find one.
So everyone is drawing this, right? And this is the amoeba, A-M-O-E-B-A.
Got it.
Found one?
Yeah. In a moment, I'm just going to share my screen with you, and so you can see it. All right, I'm going to share the screen. Okay, so let's move this out of the way.
Oh, wow.
That looks so much so much better than what I would see in the microscope when I was teaching this in grad school.
School, it definitely did not look like that in college.
No. Those things are
What
called
is
like
that?
That's an amoeba. That's what you just drew a picture of.
That's a parasite?
No, it's found in ponds and stuff like that.
And you don't want to drink that water with amoeba because that will mess up your whole inside.
Yeah. So stop the
Mr.
share.
Halvin, can you show one that's not moving? Because the amoeba that's moving, so you could see, the kids could see it looks similar.
Sure. Okay, so here, let's go to amoeba images.
Right, there you go.
Okay. Next. We're doing algae.
So we're doing the algae, guys. A-L-G-A-E.
So do we just draw a big circle for that?
You're
Does
gonna
it look
see
like a big circle?
it. Wait, we can't see yet. Is it
Pin
on?
me. I'm
Oh.
not, you have to look at my webcam. Pin me. I'm not
Okay.
sharing.
So guys, you're gonna draw what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, just draw like one strand of that algae. Actually, let me just rephrase this. I have it written differently in the thing. Green algae.
Everyone's drawing this, right? And labeling it green algae. ALGAE. Because you're gonna need it for later.
Algae are the things that plants evolved from. Plants are just land organisms, and you've got some which then evolved back for an aquatic lifestyle, like the LED I showed you. Sort of like whales are evolved from land animals too. The closest relative to the whale on land, I believe, is the hippo. But algae have been around for, oh God, I don't know, maybe 1 billion years.
Ever.
Before that, and they also have some blue-green algae, which are
Right.
also called cyanobacteria, and those are bacteria. And those have been around for, oh God, like 3 billion years, I'd say. Yes, Jaden. Well, none of the monkeys today. We share a common ancestor.
Ancestor, right.
We share a common ancestor with all of life. We will get into that.
Well, we do evolution.
Evolution.
So is that why some people look like dinosaurs?
People I don't
Like,
think
you know,
look,
like
well,
you
everything
evolve
has,
like dinosaurs.
everything
Yes,
has
like
things
that.
in common.
Oh,
I would say that birds look a lot more like dinosaurs because birds are dinosaurs. They're the only group of dinosaurs that survived the extinction event 65 million years ago. But everything, especially at the molecular level, especially at the cellular, look at the cellular level. There's the organelles found in every organism, every more than up from bacteria, are basically the same organelles.
Right, and also the embryos.
Oh, they look so similar.
And then the embryos, like, you know, the anatomy, the embryos, they look pretty much the same too, just smaller or more, you know, like our fingers. They look like probably like the bird's wings before they get developed and stuff.
Right.
So we'll go in, when we go into evolution, you guys are gonna see it. It's super cool.
Okay. This is a lily leaf, and it's sort of like you take the leaf and sort of, you're looking at it edge on. So do your best to draw this. You got a whole bunch of cells within it because we've made the switch over to multicellular now. So do your best to draw that.
So this is a lily leaf, L-I-L-Y-L-E-A-F. So make sure you label it as we go.
Okay, we'll move on in a minute.
So how do we draw that?
Just do the best you can.
Okay.
If you look at the left side of the leaf is the bottom part, and you see that most of the cells there are sort of clear, but then you see pairs of cells where it's dark, and there's a gap between those two dark cells. I'm pointing this out to you because this is actually something you need to know for the regions. The gap there is called the stomata, and that's where you have gas exchange going on in the leaf. It's the underside of the leaf, and basically the carbon dioxide will go in and the oxygen will go out. It goes out just through diffusion. And those dark cells there, those are called guard cells. Their job is to close the cells when the cell, to basically close that the stomata when the plant is losing water so it won't dry out. And it opens it up when the plant needs basically to take a breath, where it needs the carbon dioxide. We'll get into that. I think it's the next unit about
What is this called?
homeostasis.
What's this one called?
This is it's still the lily leaf. It's just a different part of it. Because I put it back because this is not the mammal lung. I just put it back because you said you hadn't drawn it yet. So put it up there for another minute. Okay, we'll switch. That's the mammal lung. The circular gap, the pink things are the cells. The circular gaps are the alveoli, which is where the air goes.
Okay, how are we
So
supposed
draw a
to-
circle.
Yeah, draw the circle and the stuff around it. Draw like a couple of the circles and the stuff around it. I know it's hard to draw. And believe me, I feel for you because basically, if I was drawing a Picasso looks realistic.
You guys are doing great. Don't worry. Don't stress. You're doing great.
What is this called again?
The
This is
mammal
the
lung.
mammal lung. It's in the chat.
Someone asked a question. Why did God make so many complex things?
That's a really good question.
Great question. I don't know if I know how to answer that one.
Yeah. The weird thing is that at least biologically, at the lower levels, things are really, really simple. Like in the genetic code, like a strand of DNA, in the genetic language, there are only 3 letters.
Right.
Sorry, 4 letters. And to make a word, every word is made out of only 3 letters. And just out of that, and you get all the huge diversity of life. And It depends how much time we have. We'll have about just a few, maybe one or two more. I'm going to show you next. We're going to do.
Oh, wait, Mr. Halpern, are you guys finished?
Well, just actually, just want to show you this here. That's blood, human blood. So that's just like a whole bunch of little beads. Those are all red blood cells there.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty quick to draw.
That's blood. Yes, it is. So you're gonna write blood. You're gonna draw it and put blood. It looks like a little beaded, like if you look at your, I don't know, your parents probably have like little beaded beads on their dresses and stuff. Maybe, you know, like little beads. That's what it looks like. Like your mom probably has like a beaded dress or something, or your grandma, someone.
The color comes from hemoglobin, and the hemoglobin is what carries oxygen. It's red because there's iron in hemoglobin.
Right. How are you guys doing? Okay? Are we keeping up? Mr. Halpern, this recording is going to be available, correct?
Yeah, it's going to be available.
Okay, perfect. So if you don't get it all at once, then you can always look and get it later.
Yeah.
But try to keep up.
Let's see. I'm going to show one more thing.
I'm keeping up, but I don't. This half of the stuff is very confusing to draw.
I know it's hard to draw. I'm not going to be really taking off for bad drawings. Don't worry about it. Okay, the next one's okay, this one I'm just want to show it to you. I don't want you to draw it. And plus it's for some reason
This is very difficult. It's like 3D.
Yeah, I just want to show you. This is the cross section of a stem.
Guys, don't draw this, okay?
Yeah,
Just
don't draw it.
You can stop drawing now. This is very difficult.
Yeah, I just want to show you the
It
others.
would not look like this if we're at school. Under the microscope, under, you know, magnification, that's like bigger.
Yeah, so I'm just showing you this. We're done with drawing. It's human blood. Here's frog blood, and the frog blood looks different from human blood. You see their little, you see the dot, you see got a little nuclei in the frog blood. Human blood does not have a nucleus in it.
Right.
But frog blood apparently does.
Draw that?
No.
No, you're not drawing anymore. We're just
done
showing
with
it to you.
drawing.
No more drawing.
Yeah, just want to show what else I've got here.
Just pay attention now for another minute or so.
Here's, oops, this is the onion, and this one was stained, unlike the one that you saw in the diffusion lab, and you can see the nucleus in it. That's the onion cells. One last one I'll show you is skin cell. Once again, don't draw this. Those are that's skin. All right, so I'm going to change my camera.
Okay, guys, so if you haven't gotten it, just go back and watch it and then, you know, complete it.
This is
that's the microscope.
That's the microscope. These things keep everything in focus. This right here is, okay. This right here is the lens. And inside there's a chip for getting the light for the webcam, and this basically is the card for the webcam. Right here. And this is the lamp that I was using.
Wait.
All right, now I'm going to share the screen one last time. Okay, so you just have to draw what we just had. You've already drawn what we had here. So obviously, frog blood we didn't do, and
Onion cell we didn't do.
skin cells. Those we didn't do. The others we did. And then you just have to, for conclusion, you'll do this on your own. KWL chart, just like we do for articles. So you have to have 3 things per column. What you already knew about like microscopes and cells before this lab, what you learned today, and what you would like to find out.
Okay, Mr. Halpern, just I want to know, guys, do you have any questions about the assignment? Anyone, please unmute
Are
yourself.
you gonna put the pictures of the like the cheek cells and the mammal lungs on the assignment?
Take pictures, and you can attach that to the end of the lab, or you can attach them directly to the assignment.
No, I meant the pictures that you showed us.
It's gonna be we're gonna have a recording of this class, remember? So you can go back and look at them if you didn't get them. But you're gonna take pictures of what you drew, and then you're gonna upload it to the to the assignment.
I do not want to see screenshots. I want to see your drawings.
Any other
What
questions,
was he
guys?
saying about the KWL chart?
Put down 3 things that you already knew about cells or microscopes before coming here. What you learned during lab today. And after this lab is over, what else would you like to find out?
And this has to do with cells
But
and
what if we don't
microscope.
know anything?
It's okay.
Well, it's fine too, though. I'd imagine that quite a few of you knew that organisms are made of cells. Like there's things that you knew about cells from today's assignments. Like you learned about cell theory, and you probably already knew that use a microscope to see things that are microscopic. That's why it's called microscopic. So the things you know.
Anyone else with any questions? Guys, remember, this is the time to ask the questions.
This is not confusion. It makes sense.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, thank you so much for clarifying that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll stop the recording. And